doing?
Not much. How are you, Joey?
I'm doing good. I'm glad that you have came on to Joey Logano's Carography, and I thought you were the perfect first person to have on here because when you sent in the pictures of this motorcycle, I said, how do we not choose this guy? This thing, I mean, show me the motorcycle for a second. You take it around? Look at this thing. If that doesn't show a die-hard Joey Logano fan, I have never seen one. I mean, that is incredible. Like all the way through, like it looks really good. What kind of started this?
I've been a NASCAR fan for a long time. Actually, I picked you out with a couple of buddies of mine for Rookie of the Year way back when.
Wow.
And been with it all ever since. Been watching you for the last 5-6 years.
So the whole way through, even through the days where I wasn't very good and not winning races, you were
Yep. When you were the mid-pack, I was still there. I was still there.
Where are you from?
I'm from Acton, Ontario, Canada.
Okay. Oh, just straight up the road, huh?
yeah, just up the road a wee bit.
So obviously you're a motorcycle guy. You've been a motorcycle guy for a long time?
Yep. So got my first bike at 16.
Have you built other bikes before?
Yep. I've got my other bike here.
Oh, it's beautiful. Look at that one.
All
I might be
grain.
a little bit more biased towards the other one personally.
Yeah, well, yeah. So am I. All started out as an idea. I got an extra bike and started figuring out what I was going to do with it. Seen the rubber tire fender on the bobber. Got a NASCAR tire off the NASCAR Foundation on auction. Sitting here with a few buddies. I'm saying, I'm building a Logano bike. And here it is.
Here it is. You did it. It actually looks like it's done right. Like when I first heard that someone built a motorcycle that is themed as the Shell Pennzoil Mustang, I thought, I don't know if this thing's actually look good. But you've done it right, like all the way through. So the rear fender is an actual tire?
No, that is a gangster fender because I couldn't put the rear tire on because of the bead and everything. But that gave me the idea to put the Goodyear on the back of it.
Yeah, it looks really cool. And then you went all the way down to the red wheels, right?
Red wheels, red frame. I've got a color match for your car. It was PPG paint I found out I used and got it painted, powder coated the frame. I've got a few people to thank for a lot of work that they put into it too as well.
Show me around. I want to see it a little bit more. Look at even the top of the engine is all painted. Look at this thing.
Yep.
Wow. That's really cool.
I do have a chin scoop for it, but it's in the shop right now getting a little bit of modifications done to it.
How long ago did you get done with this thing?
About 2 weeks ago.
Oh, you just got done? No kidding. I didn't know that.
I've only been on the road for about, I've taken it out twice now.
You got a shorter season up there in Canada. You got to get all your miles in while you can.
While I can, yes.
So was this a winter project when did you start building it?
About October I started building it. I took it all apart and stripped it right down, painted the engine. The engine was silver. Blacked out the engine, took the frame in to get powder coated. The 22 is paint.
Wow.
This is not decals, it is all paint. And then with everything going on right now, I'm still waiting for the mail delivery for a few more decals. But
so I've noticed in Canada, you say decals as decals. That's a lot different than what we say it over here.
Yeah, well, tomato, whatever. It's a little different, yeah. But here's a good one for you.
Oh, now we're talking. That might sound better in my race car.
It's a Honda Fury 2010 license plate holder in the 22 for you.
That's a good touch. That's what I think what happens when someone builds a car or a bike, like the details is where the most work is. You know, I mean, you put a paint scheme from a full-size Mustang onto a motorcycle like that. Trying to make that look right and look good. You know what I mean? Like this could have gone completely wrong.
I was even trying to do the decals for all your sponsors, there's not enough real estate on the bike to put all the major ones on. So
that's a good problem. Well, it definitely looks spectacular, and I love it. So show me around some of your garage there. What else you got around there?
NASCAR coffee table with my racetrack around it.
I couldn't help but notice who's leading that race.
And who's in the wall.
I couldn't help but notice who's in the back too.
Yeah.
Very cool. You went up on the record.
We won't say who, but that's for
You're the best. You just made my day. Your other friends are into NASCAR racing?
Yep. We come down every Sunday. I got the big TV. We come down every Sunday and watch NASCAR.
Well, I'm sorry that you had to suffer through last year with seeing that happen, but we've had a good start so far.
Yeah, I have had a good start. Supposed to go down to Dover in a couple of weeks. There's a spot right here for your signature one day.
For sure, one way or another, we're gonna get that signed. Even if we have a hard time getting to it this year, we can pay to ship that down to us or something, and we'll sign it and send it back. Maybe over winter time when you're not riding it anyway. That might be the best time. As soon as we get back racing and we get through this pandemic and get race fans back to the racetrack and all, that's when we can do it then too. So either way.
One of my friends, he said, "Oh, we'll just make a decal of your signature." And I said, "No. If he ever sees this bike, nah." I didn't sign that bike. You're going to remember signing the bike. You were talking to Mike and Pete Pistone on the morning drive. And you're saying how eBay, you don't remember signing half the stuff that's on eBay. So now Joey's going to sign this if he's going to sign it.
And I'll remember that one.
Oh, yes.
I'll remember that for sure. Very cool. Well, thank you very much for showing me around. Thanks for being on our Carography episode here, and I hope you stay safe, and I will get that tank signed. I love the story behind it and everything. That's what the show is supposed to be all about, is why they're fans, why they chose a certain vehicle, and what they did to customize it. So that was a lot of fun.
Thank you, and it's been a pleasure talking to you.
All right, thank you. We'll see you soon.
All right.